Preventing animal testing. Over 100 million animals are burned, crippled, poisoned, and abused in U.S. labs every year. In my opinion, that is just way too many. What would you do if you found out people were doing tests on your pets? Most people, like me, have pets. I have 4 dogs. My oldest is Shira, then I have Barbados, Ruby, and then my youngest, Uhtred. I would do anything for them, and they deserve the best life possible. While the animals being tested on may not be your personal pets, they are still animals that deserve a great life. They deserve to be outside of cages and to not be tested on. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the problems and solutions to animal testing. First, I'm going to start with the issues of animal testing. The first problem is that animal testing isn't always correct. 92% of experimental drugs fail when tested on humans. Those drugs were perfectly safe for animals, but when tested on humans, they did not work. Of those drugs, out of 93 side effects, only about 18 can be proven when tested on animals. Another issue with animal testing is that it is very ineffective. Animals don't get many of the diseases we do. For example, they don't get many types of cancers, Parkinson's disease, or even schizophrenia, like humans do. Instead, they try to mimic these diseases and they introduce them to the animals. Last but not least, animal testing is very wasteful. The U.S. spends $50 billion on research every year. And not to mention, the approval rate of experimental drugs has not changed in the past 50 years. These tests are extremely cruel and have very little success. Now that we have discussed the issues on how animal testing is cruel and ineffective, let's see what solutions there are to stop animal testing in the U.S. once and for all. Here's a video of one solution, organs on chips.
This is the idea of replacing animal studies for drug testing, for example, with little microengineered devices that are lined by human cells and reconstitute organ-level functions.
One of the things that pharmaceutical industry is finding is that they're having very high failure rates, and often it's because the animal models being used to develop these drugs are not predictive of the human situation.
It's very expensive to perform animal studies and also time-consuming.
Whereas here we have models that can potentially better predict the human situation.
It's called human breathing lung on a chip, and the device been breathing human lung.
There's human airway cells from the air sac on a membrane that's porous. On the other side of the membrane are human capillary blood vessels. There's air on one side, there's flowing medium with human blood cells in it, like blood on the other side, on the capillary side, and then the whole thing stretches and relaxes like our lung does when we breathe.
And we make various types of physiological responses to drugs, toxins, or various types of materials on a daily basis.
So this would be very useful because it's human relevant, because we would be using human cells.
And I think the beauty of this technology is so easy and straightforward that a lot of people can use it without getting trained, especially biologists, clinicians, chemists, who don't have any engineering background. This technology is accessible to them.
Much cheaper than using animal models to see the size. You need very little compound. So this would not only be more predictive, but have higher turnaround. You can screen using much smaller amounts of the drugs too. So more predictive and more practical.
But we also have kidney on a chip, bone marrow on a chip, there's also gut on a chip, and we're just going on organ to organ and hopefully integrating it in a little microsystem. We link the heart that beats and the lung that breathes. We're getting great interest from pharmaceutical industry and hope to announce our first alliance to use those to see if we can indeed replace some animal studies to accelerate the drug development process and decrease costs.
Extensive beauty is by far the greatest and vast working environment for bioengineering research, and we can predict or respond to these cells or the body to, for example, drugs more precisely. I think that's where the promise is.
As you saw in the video, organs on chips is a non-harmful solution to animal testing. It is much cheaper due to its small size, and it is easy for non-engineers to use. Another solution is Mattek's Epiderm. It tests skin allergies and replaces guinea pigs and mice with tissue models. Like this picture over here is a tissue model. The tissue model is a human cell-derived skin model that replicates key traits of the human skin. This is my last solution, even though there are many more: computer in silico modeling. It is a sophisticated computer model that simulates human biology and developing diseases, and studies show that these models can accurately predict ways that the new drugs will react in our human body without doing any sort of animal testing. Look at these happy animals. In conclusion, a novel drug can take 10 to 15 years and more than $2 billion to develop, and failure rates occur in about 95% of human studies. Animal testing just isn't worth it. We spend tons of money and get little progress. There's much cheaper and better ways to get actual progress, but instead, we ruin animals' lives, and they probably die in captivity, and they never get to see the lights of day ever again. There are other solutions. Many people care about these animals. They use their smarts to come up with alternatives for animal testing. For example, the Wyss Institute came up with the organs on chips. The least we can do is support them in their cause. It's time to take action and to stop animal testing once and for all. Until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened. In Tolle, France. Thank you for watching my presentation, and my audience member is Stacy, my mom.